here we are, once again, just the three of us.
Yep.
You know what, I'm going to take a bite of this cookie. Oh, that was crunchy.
Hi.
Ah!
We're live!
Zenkaigan!
Loading.
Connect.
Watching all the anime! Redcaster, Show Raven! Loyal and Loud, Pinkcaster, Light Red!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Auto Gar.
Captain of the Milky Seas, Navy Caster, Crunchyman.
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air!
Welcome everyone to another episode of Radio Sentai Castranger.
Castrangers.
Yes.
There should be an S at the end of that.
Whatever.
Right.
There's more than one Castranger.
Unfortunately, just due to some personal issues, I won't get into it, Blue Caster is unfortunately not going to be on tonight. First time in a long time, actually, and it's always weird when he's not on, because it just doesn't feel the same, but that's just me. So I'll be hosting tonight.
Who said you were hosting?
Me!
He's in the... But Redcaster's in the captain's chair.
You know what? I'm just let this happen.
Exactly! See, Raymond's like, whatever, just... You're the leader.
Just
cool.
go for it. I'm tired.
Woo! Yeah, so it's just me, Yellowcaster, Redcaster, and then we have special guest Navy Caster once again. Hello, sir.
Hello. So, yes, there is a shade of blue on the show, just not the one that runs it, usually.
Yes.
Hey, I like Navy. I like Old Navy. Close joke.
I'm still waiting for Talon Ranger and Dino Charge.
We all are.
But I can see
I'm
him
not
not
gonna
showing
say
up, but I'm fine with that.
Better make a figure of him, damn it.
Oh, no.
We need that 11-minute Sentai team.
No, Bandai would have showed it off by now. That means he's not in the show.
Yeah. Alright, well let's get on to some Gizzity Ghosts!
Do we have to?
Alright, so, Ghost 47, we're getting ever so closer to finishing the show, and thank fucking God.
I actually like this episode.
It,
I actually really enjoyed it.
honestly, they're really, really, really trying so hard to milk this whole Shadow Makoto thing, and I'm just getting, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
It's getting annoying.
Actually, no.
Resolve your fucking subplot already, or do something with it at least.
Kill off the clone or something, just please.
Oh no! You know what they're gonna do with it. The real Makoto's gonna die, and the clone's gonna take his place.
I swear to fucking God, if that's what it is.
There. The clone's kind of with the group, and the real Makoto's kind of hanging off in the background right
And
now.
spoilers in the fucking next episode preview, we see like Makoto take a hit or something like that, and then you see him on the ground, and Ken's like, Oni-chan!
Makoto, take the fall. Why? Just do it.
Someone's gonna die.
I think I was happy about was that they're finally giving Alan something to do again.
Well,
The writers finally realized, oh shit, we haven't been doing anything with Alan lately. You know, that character everyone really likes.
Oh shit, Alan hasn't done anything in episodes. We should probably have him do a thing.
Yeah. So he decided to take it upon himself. I need to stop my brother. He's gone way too far. I gotta do something about it. So I'm just sitting here like, dude, he's the god of a fucking new world. What the hell are you gonna do?
He's gonna kick him in the nards
He's
because
going
Gamma
to
have
do
nards.
his best.
He's gonna do what Sel would say, his best.
Yeah, he's gonna do
probably
his
get his
best
ass kicked.
and get his ass kicked in
Just-
the process.
Like I said, he's probably going to use that attack that he's teased us with 2 times.
Great.
You know, if he didn't, not use it repeatedly.
Great. Now
Well, no, he was going to, and then he stopped.
Now I have this in my head. Gamma have nards.
Come have nerds. Monster
Oh
Squad.
fuck! This is what's gonna happen. Makoto's gonna die. Alan's gonna die because, as Takaru said, that secret power of his will actually kill him. Takaru is gonna use the Great Eye to wish both of them back to life, and he's gonna die.
And everyone's
And
gonna
everyone
fall.
lives happily
Bullshit.
ever after because Takuru's a fucking asshole.
Also,
Or to quote Red Foreman, dumbass.
also to confirm, yes, Adele did kill Takuru's father.
I killed your father.
He looked into Takuru's memories, saw the death of his father, and went, "Hey, you were that kid?"
Oh, you were that kid that I saw there when I did it, and it's like,
and then proceeds to leave and laugh about it to himself for the better part of the rest of the episode, while doing
no.
jack shit.
Well, it was more of like, holy shit, my main enemy, I killed his dad. Oh my god.
shit.
The irony is amazing. Stays in his throne room, chuckling to himself for like the rest of the episode, and does nothing useful.
And now I'm just sitting here imagining Takuru doing the Inigo Montoya thing.
You know, right?
My name is Tenkuji Takuru. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Exactly. Considering how often we hear the damn name.
Have to say it a million fucking times.
Tenkuji Takuru.
I
Well,
can give
we
you
did
a world without
change our
doubt.
names to Tenkuji Takuru.
Mm-hmm.
Guard, by the way, Guard, did you change your name back?
Indeed, I did. Ikari guy.
Fuck's sake.
Why'd
Damn it,
you
Guard's
clap?
immune to my slaps.
But it's just, I have a perfect world for you. A world without fighting. A world without no wars. I want to live in the world with my father, you son of a bitch. Cracks his neck. Because gotta go Man of Steel. Just crack his neck.
No, and again we see Takeru being like kind of pissed off that he found this out. And again, I've mentioned this before. Takeru's really awesome when he's not happy. Like when he's sad, when he's angry,
no.
when he's anything other than happy.
You mean when he's actually being a person?
Yeah, he's he's
that.
cool.
Actually, no.
Oh, but one thing I want to mention about that,
Hmm?
just Onari this episode.
Oh yeah, he's
Holy shit, that monk is out for blood.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
We must destroy Adele and kill him for everything he's done. I'm
We
like,
must destroy him. I'm like, holy
what
shit,
the
Onari.
fuck happened to
like,
you?
Ikari's like, wait, aren't you a monk? Or monk? It's like, there are some things that need to happen.
Whoa.
We need to avenge the master.
Yeah, and then
Jesus.
you see Takeru meditating. Like,
Even Takeru's just like, holy shit, dude.
all the ghosts show up, and he talks to Musashi, and it's like, you guys all knew my dad died because of Adele, did you? We didn't want to tell you. It's like,
It's like, we will neither confirm nor deny before fucking off with a really vague comment.
Chase just walks in. Yes, Takeru, Adele was responsible for your father's death. Why didn't you tell me this? Never asked.
no, that, or it's like, why didn't you tell me? Dude, did you not look at the flashbacks? I was not there.
Wait, Chase, you knew Trump was gonna become president all along? Why didn't you tell us? Never asked. That's a meme. That should be a meme.
Pretty much just insert this. Why didn't you tell us? Never asked.
Never asked.
So it's like the Fat Albert movie. It's like, hey, this is $1,000. I don't have any money. Why didn't you tell me that before you tried on all these clothes? You didn't ask.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's actually a cute
Magical.
movie.
Okay. So I was having an argument with Gar and Ichi about this, like, yesterday.
And you were wrong.
Okay.
Wait, you agree?
I don't even know what the argument
Okay.
is. I'm just assuming
Oh.
he's wrong.
Okay, so we see Edith, he's like, okay, I'm gonna help them by, like, opening a portal here. So he takes out his own ghost driver, puts it on, and then he uses the Dark Ghost icon to transform into Dark Ghost. And honestly, I had a huge problem with this because I think it was really lazy of them to recycle a suit that was from a movie.
Senin gave Argos, Adele and Alan's dead brother,
Yeah.
those powers for good.
Mhm.
But Argos got corrupted. So basically, Senin just took back, like, he's like, no, you failed in your job. I'm taking my powers back and giving them to somebody who is worthy.
I.e. me.
Yeah, i.e.
Example me.
And then, which, Lane here, he questioned, like, oh, why didn't he just use his Ultima form? Which I bring up this.
It broke.
Well, kinda-ish. But I bring this up. He doesn't want to use his Gamma form anymore because he has abandoned his own kind and he is joining the fight with humanity.
Also, I think, if you remember too, I think that icon that he used, it broke when Adele
That's
fought
what I
him.
said.
Yeah, okay. So that makes sense. So yes, Ichi and Gar like kind of convinced me, okay, I'm not too mad about it anymore, but I kind of wish that I wish he kind of would have used like a proto-U loader or something like that, transformed to like Necron Silver or something.
No more Necron clones.
I like those. I'm sad we're not going to see Necron Pink. Speaking of that quickly, Arya again was trying to do her whole like, brother, you can't do this, you become so corrupt. Shut the fuck up, and just
then
literally
he
silenced
mind-fucked
her. Yeah, mind fucked her, and now she's not doing anything. And I was like,
This is starting to remind me a lot of Die Ranger, where it was like, Jin, come back to me, come back to humanity. I realize now. Da-da, psh, you were in my way. Kills his own fiance and turns to evil. So it's like,
That's messed up.
yeah.
you know what? As much as like little screen time Arya has had on Ghost, I actually enjoyed her
You know
character.
who Arya reminds me of?
Hmm?
She reminds me of the goat from Kung Fu Panda 2. Think of it.
Don't worry.
He's the.
Don't worry about Arya. You'll still get to see her actor playing their mother.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Right?
Oh wait,
Right?
Really?
That
Yeah, they're
all of
showing-
those flashbacks, their mother was just Arya's actor.
Yeah.
I did.
And they replaced Arya with a child because when they were younger.
That's why I don't think Adele has killed Arya yet, or
Yeah.
will ever,
because
because
she looks like their
looks
mother.
like their mother. So he's like, that's the reason I'm fucking keeping you alive, because you remind me of, you look like mom. So that's kind of cool, if that's the reason.
But
That's
no,
also kind of weird.
The monolith in the Gamma world actually finally makes sense. Basically, the reason why they haven't been able to open the monolith in the lab is because you need to open it from both sides at the exact same time, so a portal can happen,
Yeah.
which is actually really smart.
Yeah. Because like you said.
Generic, like teleportation wise, but meh, I'll live with it.
So yeah, and what's really funny is like he like activates, he does like his thing to activate the portal, whatever like that. But he like it's in like the shape of a pink heart, and I just saw it. I was like, what?
Yeah, about that, like, what is with him acting the way he's been acting? Because, like, we know he can be super serious when he was being, like, the magistrate and all that, but lately he's just been stuck in the goofy mode he put on as a mask.
I
It's
think
like,
that's
what the hell's
actually
going
how
on?
he is.
I think
he
it's
just pulls the whole serious thing as Edith or whatever to, you know, be as an act in front of Adele and the others.
Cool.
Yeah, but I think honestly, like the Sage we've been seeing the whole show, that's actually him. He's like a super silly fucking dude.
And I think
No, it's a reverse Sagra, where he was goofy in public on those screens, and then he's
Like-
actually super serious.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of portraying the whole mad scientist thing, where like, you know, he's very, very good at what he does, but he's not really all up there.
so Willy
So-
Wonka.
Yes, you could consider Magistrate Edith is the Willy Wonka of Ghost.
We miss you, Gene Wilder. Miss you.
Yeah, rest in peace, Gene Wilder.
No, and that's like the portal's open. Alan, fuck this shit out. No.
Yeah, Alan just like jumps in. Oh, Prince Alan, what are you doing here?
Alan has a moment of, wait, the fuck, brother? Wait, no, you're Sage. I'm just gonna leave.
I'm just gonna go and find my brother now.
I'm gonna go do what I was here to do.
And then there was the Makoto versus Makoto fight.
Which,
Again.
my god, no. You know what it was? It was like looking in a fucking mirror. The entire
Basically.
fight
It.
was just, it
That
was
was
literally
legit.
reflected.
Legit, they were just doing the same moves as each other repeatedly.
They both drew their fucking sunglass slashers out and just went boom, boom.
Actually, I brought this up when we were watching this.
Yeah.
One of the deep slashers.
Oh, deep slasher, yeah.
One of the deep slashers that the clone had, or the original had, I don't know which one. It was the DX toy.
Yeah, one had the toy and one had the prop.
Wow.
Because it's like,
Wow.
and it's like, how can you tell? Look at the one that he's holding. It's much thinner. Look at his. It's more bulkier.
Yep.
That's
like-
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, they both pull their guns out, they shoot, they both miss, they're holding, like, each other, and then they, like, go back. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, both use their fucking rider kicks, both collide, both collapse, flip around, D-Henshin. I'm like, God!
Which one's the original?
The Deep Spectre fights and, like, Spectre and Shadow Spectre fucking fights have just been so boring. Like, at first they were cool, and then when they both been using the same fucking power, it's just, it's looking in a mirror.
That's the part that's where it starts to get kind of interesting for me, because at least they're showing. This is literally the point in time where the clone became just as much like the real one as the real one.
Because he's actually, wanting to help them
He is,
now.
yeah. He has been slowly becoming more and more like Makoto the entire time. And that was literally the moment where they went, yeah, no, the two of them are literally thinking exactly alike now.
Yeah, because, like, Canon almost
That's
gets...
why they were saying the exact same thing to each other.
Yeah,
and Canon almost got fucking crushed by rocks in the meantime, and it was the clone that saved her.
Yeah, and he's like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah!
And everybody just assumed suddenly that the clone was the real one because he was the one who saved her. And the real Makoto fucked off and's hiding behind rocks and shit following them at this point.
Wait.
He's like, what am I?
So maybe in that preview where we see Makoto take the hit, it might be the clone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's the clone that dies.
And then basically the
He
clone
will
retreats
he will
into
merge
the
with
Spectre.
Makoto and Makoto
yeah, it'll be
will
some
become
Piccolo Kami shit.
Yeah.
Merge with me.
Would
Okay.
not be surprised with this show.
But yeah, it's like that fight happens.
Which, I have to say, that fight, like, as silly as it is to see them still doing this nonsense, the coordination that must have taken to film that was amazing.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that took like days. to do. It's like,
well, it's like when Decade goes complete form, and then just like both suit actors have to both sync their movements together to do the attack. That was really cool.
That's kind of easier to do though.
Yeah,
Where
it's so
this-
impressive.
Meanwhile, have two guys who are fighting each other while using the same moves, and the amount of coordination to hit those moves properly.
I like to think when we saw them both doing their kicks,
Omega
I think
drives.
I think the shot was mirrored. Like, I think it was both the same shot, just on opposite both sides.
Well, you do know
It looked like that.
Well,
to
you
me.
do know they green screen like
Yeah.
or, yeah,
Absolutely,
green
absolutely.
screen rider kick. So chances are it was probably just that flip, that fix the Ghost Rider. There, all right, go.
But yeah, so we have 2 more episodes in the main plot for
Funny,
Ghost.
because that's how many days Takaru has left. Which, may I actually bring up, the show's still in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he'll die. Like, I'm looking at the calendar, I'm like, wait a minute. That says April.
Yeah, if you think about it, it actually is keeping proper tracking.
Yeah.
We had this discussion on RTR a while back about that.
Because,
Mm-hmm.
the 99 days got reset, so he got revived back in January, right?
Yeah, technically he hasn't been like doing this for a year or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next week Adele Alan fights Adele. We'll see if he succeeds or not.
It is the...
See if he survives or not.
Yeah.
Well, you could say it's the quote-unquote what's the thing I want to say?
Gar, do you want to give us a find
No.
out next time on Dragon Ball Z?
Next time on Ghost, Alan becomes a ghost.
Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be nice?
No,
Yeah.
Ruin him for good.
Because he was originally.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like,
Then he died and got a human body.
not final round. It's,
Final fight?
no.
Final confrontation?
Series comes to an end, basically,
Yeah.
with the final fight.
It's the final countdown.
I was thinking that.
Literally, the final countdown. Well, no, I won't. Like, I will laugh if Takaru only has 24 hours left, and there's just a clock at, like, in
Just
the
fucking
corner.
like 24. Din.
Yeah,
Din.
and no,
Din.
no, it's like it just scrolls by, just and like cuts to commercial. It was at like 20 minutes. Now it's only at 10.
Yeah.
That
it's
would
like-
be hilarious if
it's
they
just-
actually did
watch
that.
the-
No, it's
24
just
is an amazing
yeah,
show.
I know, right? No, it's just, oh yeah, he has 24 hours left to live. Psych about that all that X8 stuff. No, we're going for a whole another season, just tracking it minute by minute.
No! I would be in
Yay!
fucking hell.
No, I would love it because I actually enjoy Ghost.
Yeah, I know you do. Anyways.
Why do you both like bad things?
Says the one who...
This is the one who likes... Kuga! Ugh. I don't know. Kuga's good. I got a fish, Kuga. Fuck. Anyways, now we shall move on to our featured topic.
Featured topic.
What do you mean we're not talking about Zyuoher?
Because it makes more sense for us to have a two-parter for it, because Gokaigers are in it.
Makes sense. So, our featured topic is the Alan Minnesota episode 2.
David, could you please put in 2 Allens from Jurassic Park 3 this time? Thank you. Alright, so I gotta say, I'm enjoying these Alan specials more than Ghost in its entirety. Just all the side stories about Alan are fantastic.
You only like this because Necrom Spectre's in it.
That is one thing, yes, but...
I have to admit, I started the episode, kind of sat there and just remembered how absolutely sad and pathetic it was watching Alan just talk to Necrom Spectre.
Yeah! Because, like, this is at the point where Alan became Necrom, and, like, he was still, like, evil, and I forgot how actually awesome Alan was when he was, like, a good guy, before he was a good guy, so that was
This whole
really
thing
cool.
is just a flashback to, hey, remember when Ghost writing actually semi-made sense?
Yeah! Right?
So, basically, Ghost pulled a ninja where after episode 30 it just becomes dumb.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But yeah, he's, like, sitting
Then
there...
again, the ninja was dumb right from the get-go.
No, around episode 30, that's when the show just went downhill.
No, it was pretty
Because
much on that downhill slope a long way before.
Okay, Gar, I need you to answer this question. So there's a scene where Alan's like with Necrom Spectre and they're on a rooftop. Is it that rooftop?
No.
Okay.
It is a different rooftop.
Cool.
For those who don't understand, Toei uses the same rooftop, chances are, of their headquarters a lot in the show.
They have an...
Was it on top of the Tokucho branch? Too?
Yeah.
That roof too.
Cool.
No, but honest to God, Toei has like an entire little range of structures on their compound.
Chances are, like, it's also the same roof where they do all their set photos as well. Like, hey, here's a new costume, let's just use the rooftop because, you know, that way we don't have people trying to get into the shot.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, we see Alan like talking to Necrom Spectre and he's like, "Oh, sky, it's so blue. Isn't it lovely?" Oh, I'm glad. No, you don't even see him, Necrom or Spectre, nodding. He's just sitting there. Oh, I'm glad you agree with me. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
really,
this is just-
really, buddy.
Oh,
I forgot how sad and pathetic this looked.
No, it just hit me. Necrom Spectre is basically just my Spectre from the RP group. He's a mute. He can't say shit.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Because it's just like, what is it, Spectre? Like, he'll point at something, or like, he'll like...
No, but I don't think I've said this on the show before, but I, hands down, like, love Necrom Spectre. It's my favorite form of Spectre in the entire show. Sad it only lasted 2 episodes, but...
How is it your favorite Spectre form?
Because
it's just the Necrom hoodie over the Spectre
No,
body.
but I loved what it was as, like, a thing. Just, it was Spectre being controlled by another power.
And Alan damn near making out with him in the process.
Right? Even though his dick's so
my
bad.
favorite part of that scene is when Igor shows up and he's like, "Oh, I didn't see anything." And
I saw nothing.
And for some reason, I guess they couldn't get his actual actor at the time, so they just had him in his Gamma form, and they just had him speak. So.
But I love this, like, Igor is all like, "So you stole the Necrom icon to play with dolls or whatever," and I immediately retranslate that scene into a joke from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
You didn't see anything, did you? No, I did not see you playing with your dolls again, sir. Good.
Get out of here!
I was just thinking about that scene as well. I'm like, Spaceballs joke, Spaceballs joke.
The best part about that Spaceballs joke, too, is that was all improvised. Yeah, Rick Moranis just improvised that entire thing.
I could believe
and just
that.
Colonel Sanders' actor just went along with it. That's what makes that scene so much extra special, because it was improvised.
Who is he? He's an asshole, sir. Major asshole.
Major Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on the ship anyway? Yo! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
I want to watch.
If you haven't watched Spaceballs, everyone, go watch it. Mel Brooks movie. Fucking hilarious.
It's the best Star Wars parody ever, outside of The Force Awakens. Oh!
Fuck you.
Dave!
Force Awakens was great.
Really, Crunchman? You daved me?
Yes, I will throw that at you because you actually know what that is.
Force Awakens is amazing. Anyways, so Alan, and then they showcase the next part where like Alan gets like
Alan's
pissed
wearing
off.
his poncho, therefore he's a good guy now.
And well, not yet. So Alan's like pissed off at Takaru, being like, "Ugh, what made you so special? I hate him." Ugh. And then later on, like Igor attacks Alan.
That was
But
the most
that's at the point
ridiculous little fight there. They both punched each other, and the fight essentially ended with both of them going, "Ow! Ow! God, oh my arm!
Oh shit! I can't absorb Gunma anymore. Food.
Man, we're both just gonna walk away, right? Yeah. Fuck.
Ow.
Sissy slap fight.
To quote grown-ups, you want to fake an injury? Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like, you know what? It's Igor. You honestly could not make his character anymore.
Says, like, Igor, the character that gets bruised when you slap him across the face.
Right?
Which is
by a human being, no less, too.
Igor's just a fucking punching bag at this point. No, you know what? Sure, fine.
I actually forgot Igor had a gun before.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember he used Grim.
Wah.
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 This is Igor now, just wah.
Wah. Wah. Wah.
Wow.
Wah.
But yeah, it's just Alan goes to the takoyaki shop, and it's like, he mentions Spectre, and it's like, oh, is
Who's that your friend from overseas?
In which I cut to the Digimon Try joke, where it's like, Ties is talking, and it's like, I have some friends, and his teacher writes in kanji, overseas? You could say that.
So then we showcase like another scene where we see Grandma Fumi, and I'm just like, oh, Fumi, we miss you.
Oh, no, that's Takaru's wish. He's gonna bring back Grandma Fumi.
I swear to fucking God,
No,
he wastes his
fuck it.
wish again!
He's gonna use his wish.
He's gonna
Oh.
bring
to
back Grandma Fumi for a week until she dies again of natural causes.
That would be so messed up.
Actually, no. Actually, yeah, that's what he's not gonna do, because, she died of natural causes.
No, what
Yeah.
happens is, like, they're gonna revive Fumi, and then, like, Alan's, like, in a hospital dying, and he refuses to get food, and then, like, they have to, like, inject him intravenously takoyaki, like, so they have to, like, make it into a liquid, and then feed it to him intravenously.
That's easy. You just, make liquefied octopus.
Well, it's more than that, but anyways.
It's called a blender.
But yeah, it was...
This episode was...
I liked it.
It did not have a playground scene. That made the last episode.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They're just
No, I agree.
That
weird.
They're at the playground, swinging on the slides.
You know what the problem with this episode was? Sayonji's dead.
Yeah.
Or so we think! I fucking know what's gonna happen to him.
I'm still half expecting, if the writers have any fucking clue what they're doing, he'll be the final villain of the fucking show.
Or watch him be you-know-what in the magazine scans.
Oh,
Yeah,
that. Anyways, so overall, this was I like this episode, honestly. Like it reminded me of how cool Alan was when he was a huge dickbag, and
now we only have 2 episodes left of the Alan specials.
yeah. So
Next one comes out October 5th.
next one is him around when he was a good guy, and kind of focusing on how he reacted to Fumi's death.
Well, no, I think the episode's more or less about how can I try to be friends with them when I've been trying to kill them. It's kind of like a Vegeta thing. It's like I'm without the douchey cockiness of Vegeta. It's like, hey, I'm the villain, but now I'm a hero. Can you guys forgive me? Yeah, we're just gonna forgive you on the spot.
There you go.
because they're heroes.
Yeah. Alright, so now we'll move on to our second feature topic. That's right, people. We have another one.
Yeah,
It's
it's not like we're doing Zyuoher.
And it's actually a very special one that Shadowcaster recommended we watch.
Featured topic.
Oh, God.
I was wondering where this came from.
Yeah,
No, it was Shadowcaster's
Wait.
suggestion.
Wait, what is it? What is it?
it is called PJ Masks. So, it is... I have the description of the show here.
Yeah.
So it is
long
French-American British animated preschool television series that is it's on Disney Channel and Disney Junior. Apparently it's based on a book series called Les Pyjama. Wait, here, Raven. Can you read that?
Oh man,
Hang on.
you need me to read all the foreign language stuff
Right there.
Les Pyjamas.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's based on a French book. from France.
Long story short, Shadowcaster essentially has a kid, and that's probably where he found out about this.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So this show is actually interesting. It's pretty much a toku show for toddlers. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. So I'll just quickly give a brief description of the premise. So the series revolves around 3 6-year-old kids who lead relatively normal lives by day, where they are neighbors, classmates, and friends. At night, however, they activate their bracelets, which link into their pajamas, turning them into their alternate identities, the PJ Masks. And
Gar has had it, and he is out.
That description's a lot more epic than the show. Actually.
Oh, yeah.
So the PJ Masks, after their costumes appear, they all turn into energy beams which rapidly fly toward their superhero base,
On
which
the
they
other
call,
side of fucking town.
which they call HQ, short for headquarters, of course. So it shows you. So I'll quickly talk about who the characters are. So the PJ Masks are Connor, or Catboy. So he's a blue-eyed boy with brown hair, and when he transforms, he wears a blue cat costume. So he's the leader of the group. So that's cool.
Of course.
We have Amaya, or Owlette, is a red-eyed girl with brown hair who wears glasses. Oh, and she's able to do a handspring. That's important. Keep that in mind. So she transforms. She has a red costume and a cape that can solidify into wings.
Which is probably the coolest costume of the 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, she's my favorite character of the 3. And then last we have Greg, or Gecko, and so he's a green-eyed, blonde-haired boy who's able to do the side splits. So keep that in mind. That's also
Very important information about the character.
He's the youngest member of the Masks, which I don't know how that makes sense because they're all 6, but I guess
Probably like a month.
a couple months
than the
apart.
rest.
When he transforms, he wears a green costume with a thick reptilian tail, fins on top of his head, and suction cups on his hands. So
And he has super strength.
yeah, super strength. He can apparently camouflage himself into different colors
And stick to things.
like So the cool thing about the show is it actually teaches you stuff while you're watching it.
Oh my god. No.
All 3 animals that they portray, they're nocturnal.
Yeah.
Geckos are nocturnal, owls are nocturnal, cats are nocturnal.
You know what's also nocturnal? Gargoyles, a better Disney show.
And yep.
So
Oh,
we
you
just,
know what else is nocturnal? Darkwing Duck, a better Disney show.
so
Also
You know what else
relics
is
of the
nocturnal?
90s.
Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, a better Disney show.
hey Gar, we get it. You don't like
Also, those are probably rated too high for preschoolers.
Oh no! Back in the
So-
day, those were for preschoolers, man. Let's show
Well, yeah, I know, 90s kids.
All right.
Let's show the annihilation of a race during day.
Okay. So we watched since each episode is apparently like 12 minutes long. We watched the first 2 episodes.
It's episode 1.
Okay, yeah,
It's one of those
episode 1
shows
pretty
that
much.
that's things that
So the
happen.
first episode, they're at a theme park. Oh,
Can I just explain something?
okay.
This show it's one of those kids shows where there is no actual pilot. They just produce
It just
episodes.
Jumps right into the friggin' action with no explanation for
That-
anything.
Well, it's meant for little kids.
Yeah, I know. I figured that one out. Thank you.
Okay. So
I've seen Super Sentai that were made for a more mature audience than this.
yeah. So the first part of episode 1 is called "Blame It on the Train Outlet." So it's about like the PJs go to like a theme park, whatever, like that, and Owlette's excited to go on this like train ride that's like a new train ride or something. So they go on the train. It's not there. It's missing. So someone stole the train.
So you're telling me there's no security cameras?
It
or
must be
anything.
the work of a night villain.
Yeah, it must be.
Or people who need money for scrap.
Yes, so there are. So the villains of the show, they're
They're kids.
They're
They-
interesting.
they
They're
have-
other kids.
And
So
again, since this show has no actual pilot, the villains are just there.
Yep.
Yeah. So the villain of this episode is name is Romeo. So he's an inventor who comes up with a variety of devices from his mobile laboratory.
Which apparently the heroes give zero fucks about because they literally gave him his lab back and sent him on his way.
Okay, we're getting to that. So,
Oh no, I want to talk about this.
so they find out about the train. They figure, okay, we should come back at night to figure out where the train's gone. So they
Because, when I'm a 6-year-old kid, all I want to do is be out all night instead of, sleeping in my nice comfy bed.
Okay.
Around
Be
all my
out
toys.
all night.
I don't think they're out all
driving-
night.
Driving a car.
Flying
When
a
I'm
plane.
sick.
okay.
That whole night thing confuses me. It's like, wouldn't their parents at least look in on them to see
What
if they're
parents? I
asleep?
think I only saw like one adult there.
Fair enough.
It's one of those kids shows where it's like, parents, what are those?
Yeah, it's like
More
in
like
Charlie Brown where
adults,
the
what are
adults
those?
just all went wah, 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 and you didn't see
Hey,
them.
no,
First
you know
off,
what? You know what it is?
it's-
Where are all the parents? They're on a business trip. Where to? Probably Japan, because there has to be some sort of workforce there with all their parents gone in other countries.
So their transformation's really cool. So like this narrator, like explains like, oh, like this person becomes Catboy, this one becomes Gecko, this one becomes Owlette.
And I become leaving.
Okay, and so they transform. But honestly, like, I could hear this being dubbed in Japanese, like
In terrible Japanese,
yeah.
mind
So
you.
it'd be like, Catboy,
Don't.
Gecko,
Don't.
Owlette,
Don't.
Oriwa,
Don't.
PJ Mask.
And that's what I mean by horrible Japanese.
Yeah.
Well, it's me. Of course I'm gonna do that. So then, yeah, they get warped to their base, which is
It's a
funny.
totem
It's a
pole.
totem pole. It's actually pretty clever. I like it. If you haven't
Why
realized
is there HQ halfway through the city?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
That
they
seems
took
a
a
little.
pow-
That seems a little inefficient.
Okay, why is the Power Rangers command center way in the middle of fucking nowhere?
Because they can teleport.
Because Zord.
And the PJ Masks can also
Yeah,
teleport.
but they're all neighbors, so why not, treehouse that connects to all their houses?
It's their own goddamn place.
Because it's cooler. I don't know. Anyways.
Also,
You're
Zordon
trying to
wanted
put
be-
too much logic into this.
Also, Zordon wanted to be isolated from society.
Also, Catboy has a fucking Catmobile. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. They call it the Cat car, but fuck it, it's the Catmobile.
Lane, they're 6. You think they're gonna understand how to write Catmobile? No, Cat Car. That sounds better.
Honestly, how I see the show is, it's the adventures of Night Owl's daughter, Catwoman's son, and Kamen Rider Verde's adopted son.
Why is one of them a Kamen Rider?
Because Gecko, Lizard,
Wait.
Verde was a chameleon.
Wait,
Why the
hang
fuck
on,
not?
hang on. Gecko's a reptilian, correct?
Yeah, Reptile.
Dude, why not just make it Reptile's son then?
I don't know who that is.
He's a Marvel hero that has the powers of all dinosaurs.
Sure. Alright, there you
yeah,
go.
there's-
Son of Reptile.
I only know that from another kid's show.
Oh, I know
Superheroes.
which one you mean.
Superhero Squad.
Superhero Squad. That show was hilarious.
It is.
So they go in the Catmobile looking for the train, and they find it, and it's been hijacked by Romeo, and so
In which he Wallace and Gromit the fuck out
yeah,
of it.
he put on an attachment to the train where literally it makes its own fucking tracks while it's like moving. So it's pretty much like the Deadliner, because the
Yeah, that was
Deadliner
my
just
thought.
made
It's like,
its
so he
own
just
track.
deadlinered this train.
Yeah. But the basis of this whole episode was literally Romeo was just trying to get his mobile laboratory back because it was running away and he couldn't catch up to it.
And that's when Lane realized, oh fuck, I signed up for this shit.
Yes, but me being me, I actually like this show.
Of course.
Why do you guys like bad things?
No,
It's not bad. It's actually, I think it's clever for how it is.
yeah, it's a kid's show that, has...
But yeah, so they used their.
And it's a Disney.
But yeah, the PJs use their like cool powers and stuff to stop Romeo, and they help him get his laboratory back. And he's super happy. He's like, "Okay, you guys can have the train back. Whatever, that's cool."
No, what doesn't make sense is
And then they send him on his merry way with his lab to go cause more evil shit. in
No,
the
but
future.
see, they're not like the villains aren't like super evil. They're just like his lab ran away on him. He wanted to get it
Yeah.
back. Couldn't find a way. Stole a train just so he could get it back.
No,
he
no.
returned it.
No, he didn't return it. He was going to keep the train, and he even said he's going to be the fastest supervillain alive, or in the world. So it's like, why?
That's Nega Flash's job?
Just no reverse Flash.
Or reverse Flash. Or what about Zoom? Is Zoom faster?
On and off, same character.
Oh. Spoilers. Spoilers for Flash fans.
That's not spoilers whatsoever. The TV show took
That's
it in
common
a
knowledge!
No,
Yeah,
the TV show took it in a
it.
slightly different direction.
Okay.
But yeah, just like kids shows nowadays, it's like each episode's only 10 minutes long.
Honestly, there's another villain in the show apparently named Night Ninja, and I am super excited about seeing this villain when I keep watching.
That actually reminds me of a show called The Awesomes, where
listen to this. So the Night Ninja controls a bunch of minions called the Ninjalinos. He once teamed up with Romeo to trick the PJ Masks in like an episode. So he has a band of minions called the Ninjalinos.
that
That's
sounds
hilarious.
racist.
That's wow.
Chances are he's Mexican.
We'll see.
No, we will not. We'll see, because I'm not watching this anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna force you to watch this with me.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I'd rather watch the Ninja v Cinema over this.
Wow.
Really? No.
That's
Don't say things you
I'd
can't take
rather
back.
I'd rather set fire to both of them.
Oh, look at this guy! He looks fucking awesome! He looks like constellations and stars and shit.
How is that supposed to be a ninja?
Okay, David, put this up in the video podcast. Picture of Night Ninja.
You
Yeah.
better send it to him or he's not going to do it.
Ninjalinos! I will. Okay, so then we got the next episode where literally like the PJs are playing in like a sprinkler system on a soccer field. Catboy doesn't want to jump in the sprinklers because he's a cat, so cats are afraid of water and getting wet.
But that's just your hero name.
We don't know that. Maybe he actually has a fear of water. Who knows? That's a thing. Hydrophobia.
He's actually a cat person.
He's a cat person.
It's like saying Batman's afraid of the dark.
He's afraid of bats. He just takes that fear and uses it on other people.
Yeah, and Boomstick told us how that goes.
Yeah. Anyways, so the water goes missing. They wonder why, so they're like, okay, let's come back here at night and see if the villain shows up again.
Why?
No. First things first. They went to go check the tank where the water came from, opened it up, and a moth flies out. And instantly they're like, oh my god, it's a moth, therefore it must be this villain.
Yes, so the villain
Mystery solved!
So the villain of this episode
and
was...
kids grew up to become the Mystery Incorporated.
So the villain of this episode was... Her name is Luna Girl. So she's like... Has moon powers, I guess?
Luna being another word for moon.
No, and what's really funny is she has like really like sparkly like silver hair, and she has like every time you see her, she has like this huge like swarm of moths behind her, and it's funny because
Shaped like a moon.
Yeah, shaped like the moon, because I looked up and moths are like they're hugely attracted to light, so moon is a huge source of light, so moths are attracted to the moon apparently.
So does that mean she's from Infant Island and she can control Mothra?
Ooh.
that would be a plot
I don't know,
twist.
Guard, do you want a PJ Masks go Mothra crossover?
Quick, someone make it as fan art.
Guard's
Draw
thinking about
Mothra
it.
with Luna Girl riding it.
Do I? Do I not?
Gecko rides Godzilla.
Gecko rides in with Godzilla? Nice, look what I found! I brought a friend!
Now I actually want someone to draw that. That would
Is
be
there-
hysterical.
Draw this.
Is there a cat kaiju?
King Caesar.
Oh god.
There you go, and Catboy brings in King Caesar.
Oh god.
Caesar.
That fucking
And
thing.
you know what? Fuck it. Give Owlette Rodan.
There you go, Alec gets run. Or
Sure,
that other
why
bird
not?
monster from Evera.
No, that doesn't even appear ever again.
Got
Oh
fucking
my
roasted by
gosh.
Godzilla. So apparently she's been absorbing all the water into clouds and stealing clouds or something. That's
Why?
what I could tell.
No.
Oh.
What the plot was is she was filling this fucking water tank with clouds to block out the sun and turn summer into winter and ruin the fun for everybody.
Raven, I'm proud of you. You were paying attention. You
I
passed
remember
the test.
because it was fucking bullshit!
Well, now,
It's a kid
this
show.
doesn't make sense. And she wants eternal winter, even though her powers are based on the moon. So why?
Because she's pissed off because everyone else is having fun and she's not.
So.
So fuck summer vacation, winter now.
You know what
It
else
makes you-
is a kid's show? Steven Universe.
You know what else is a kid show? Gaim.
That's what I said earlier. I was like, Gaim is supposed to be a kid's show.
No, Gendo and Bucci realized, hey, there's like adult fans for this. Really?
I would not be surprised though if there was a fucking 6-year-old girl who was like, it's like, what's your favorite anime? Madoka.
No. What you learned about Kamen Rider, Missy?
Destroy all humanity. The Cherry Rider got squished. Went squishy squish. Down by 6.6 million population.
There's a new
Funny.
game.
I watched a different anime do exactly that scene.
But you know what'd be really funny?
It was
If these villains, like, they're all kids, right? I wonder if they just go to school with the PJs. So I wonder if it's just like,
Probably.
oh, hey, what's up, Romeo? Shh. Don't speak that name here.
Why? They're at night. Nobody sees them.
Hey, Night Ninja, what's up? I don't know what you're talking about. I am not Night Ninja.
Ninjas are already in disguise, so how do they even know?
I mean, the PJ Masks at that point were just the worst secret identities ever. Everyone already knows who you are, guys.
Fuck it, I can already see a Halloween episode happening, and they're just wearing their costumes. And everybody knows about them, even though they're at night, when there's no news reports or cops.
So...
Where are cops in kids' shows?
So
Where is anybody at night in this? Is there a fucking curfew?
For everyone?
For everyone, adults
So-
included.
Okay, so...
Like I said, where are their parents? Making sure the kids are in bed.
You know what? This is the Simpsons law, where they made it so that nobody is allowed to go out at night except for seniors.
It's the fucking dark hour.
Okay, well, anyways, continuing. So Luna Girl, like, fights them by, like, saying rain clouds at them, and, like, Catboy can't do anything about it, because he's like, I don't want to get wet! I'm super afraid! I'm a cat!
Yeah.
And then, so Owlette and Gecko are trying to fight her, but then she, like, plops clouds on top of their heads so they can't see anything. And so it's up to Catboy to, like, save them. So he just finally, he's like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, uses his super speed and, like, goes through the rain and gets wet, but he doesn't care. And then he, like, jumps up, encounters Luna Girl, and then, gets her soaked by, like, bringing over one of her rain clouds. And then
Lightning starts because they fused like 6 clouds together.
Yeah, and then Gar noticed something which was really funny. Like, you
They're
just keep seeing
dancing.
these flashes of lightning.
No,
but
both of you were watching it, and they're like, you're like, what's going on? I take a glimpse at it, and I'm like, flash dancing.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like,
I noticed that.
bolts of lightning keep flashing, but every time it kept flashing on screen, they're in a different dance pose, and like they do the tango and ballroom dancing.
Except
and
for that time she was sitting on him.
Yeah, and just guards like flash. It's like, oh my god, that's just for the parents sitting in the room and being like,
And dump the water.
That's the only thing that was for the parents, huh? I mean, the title of the first episode totally wasn't a reference to something.
Wait, what was
what's
the
the
title of the
reference?
first episode?
Blame it on the train.
What's that reference to?
You guys are too young. Fuck off.
No, okay, all indulge us, Raven. Please. Grandpa Raven! Tell us the reference.
Blame the train?
Yeah, what's it
Blame
mean?
It on the Train was the name of the episode. Blame It on the Rain.
Oh.
Old song.
Oh, there you go. Wow. Wow.
Grandpa Rave.
Yeah, so
Fucking all these young people in this room.
So Catboy grabs
He's
Luna
only
Girl's
3
like
years old, younger than you.
What?
He's
yeah, I'm only 3 years younger
I
than you.
know.
If anything, you could say that to me since I'm like a decade younger than you.
Yeah.
11 years actually.
Yeah, that.
Anyways, so Catboy manages to steal Luna Girl's device, seals the clouds back into it, and then they seal off the tank or whatever like that. They capture her or whatever, and then
They broke her fucking toy and then she ran away.
she's like, assholes!
I'm not playing with you anymore! Runs away.
Yeah, and like at one point, like even before, like she's like, yeah, like I want to be able to play, and now it's like, all right, let's play. Tag, you're it. They start running away, laughing, and just like I look at Gar's just like face, he's like, oh my god. I'm like, Gar, they're still kids. They want to have fun.
No, they would be sleeping because kids love sleep.
No, they don't.
Okay, maybe it was just me.
Well, they're in their PJs, so...
Gar, you lived in the middle of nowhere. Of course you like to sleep. There's nothing else to do.
Oh.
It's actually true because you guys have finally been to the mysterious beyond.
Yes.
Explore the unknown.
It's out in the butt fuck no.
So yeah.
Which was weird, pulling up Pokemon Go, because there was no drowsies.
So that was our take on PJ Masks.
I'm never watching this again.
Oh, I'm
No,
gonna
fuck no.
There are 22 episodes of this show, and I'm going to watch the next 20 episodes. I'm fucking. My autism is just going full on. Yes, keep watching this, please. Just absolutely. I think the premise is cute. I like that it's kind of a nod to like Toku Heroes a bit, and it's just a bunch of kids who, you know,
so you
just
can
having fun.
So Disney, you can make this, but you don't want to put time and effort into releasing your old and better shows on DVD.
Exactly.
Like Mask Rider.
Yep.
Which is still owned by Disney.
Yep.
Or, you know, the 2001 Transformers series, which is owned by Disney.
Yep.
Wait, which series Transformers are you talking about?
The Robots in the Skies from 2001.
Saban the one that was on Fox Kids.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, basically Saban dubbed it, and then, you know, it was a part
Yeah,
of
I
all
know.
those
I
series.
remember it. I think I watched all of it. I liked that
me
show.
too.
Which
It
is
was
why
cool.
Shout Factory hasn't released a DVD box set of it yet. The only series that hasn't been. I could go on for hours about Transformers, but sadly we're here to talk about Toku, in which.
Yeah, Gar is to Transformers like I am to Star Wars. It's like it's my love of my life.
Next week we better have a manly freaking like feature topic, like a manliest man thing ever.
Like some kind of like.
Let's look at it this way, Gar. It's gonna be marvelous.
I'm just doing.
Good night, everybody.
I'm just doing the Chris Pratt from Parks and Recreation.
Well, that Ichigo movie did get subbed, so
It's already subbed.
that's what I just said. I said
I
it got
thought you said
subbed.
you were hoping it to be subbed.
Wow, Gar, way to steal Crunchman's thunder.
No, just way to not be listening.
Yep.
Well, sorry if.
Alright, well, before anybody
Dave.
else misses anything else, good night, everybody!
Go watch PJ Masks. It's a fucking cute show. I love
Don't
it.
do it. Save yourselves!
No.
Bye.
Don't do it.
So long, everybody.
Wait. We forgot to send off.
Go check out our Patreon, Facebook, YouTube channel, all that shit. Bye.
Alright, that's good enough. Have a good day, everyone.